Mission. You must find, capture, and extract our target. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. Target located. Bring them in. You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. Use that reactant to open a relic. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. You have collected enough reactant to open your relic. Heavy robotic signature detected. Lock and load.
Alrighty, so he is pulling up now. We got Meso V6 2x2 rad going for a cycle, and we got the carrier Cerebrum. Nice. That is 44 plat in the bag, 90p plus set. Buying these relics for 5 to 7p each. That is bank. And we get to run a second relic because we're doing a 2x2. Yes, sir. Looking good, looking good. Yeah, my girlfriend's on the other end there. She's just doing a little diamond painting and playing her game. I'm just recording a video here. Yeah. So now we're on the other half of the cycle. So he uses his now, beautiful, and they use theirs, so I just use some random trash. So we can just use Y1. And yeah, this is cycle number 1. The payouts so far, really good. You're enjoying this. Yeah, like I was saying, I've never managed to successfully start a Meso V6 run. The only time I have like managed to fill a party, one of the people who joined actually didn't have the relic, so we had to disband. And it's very rare relic to get a party going for, because most people aren't willing to spend the amount it costs to get them through, you know, Warframe market, so they're generally advertising on trade channel. Oh, there we go. I don't know what was going on here, but yeah, even on trade channels, it's difficult to find them, even if you're trying to like buy them for a more profitable price like I do, like say 5 to 7p each. It's hard to find people who are willing to sell for that price because of how much it's worth, right? So it's generally just a relic that's not really ran often, just due to it being difficult to acquire. Not that it's not valuable, it's just the price that you generally have to pay for it makes it like not really worth, because you could just pay less for something that yields maybe a little bit less per run, but you can run it much more, so in the end you're just getting more. But of course, if you have enough built up and you have enough liquid or whatever, then yeah, you can go ahead. So we're getting the red disc receiver. This is what you want to see. This is what you want to see. Beautiful, beautiful. V6 rad going hard, baby. It's like, yeah. Because like Meso V1 is like the only other Vectus relic that I would run right now. There's also like another one that's pretty solid, but I didn't stock up on it because when it came out I wasn't playing. So now it's like I already have Vectus receiver relic, so I'll just stick with V6 V1. And I think it was like Axie, like P10 or some shit with like Panthera. I feel like I had like Panthera or Carrier in there. I can't remember. Could be mixing it up or misremembering. But yeah. Let's keep it going. V6 is winning. Carry a Cerebrum Vectis receiver out of one relic, bro? That's insane. That is stonks. That is freaking. That's beautiful, man. I have never had such a high return before. Well, I guess in modern Warframe, because back then, yeah, it was way big. We used to profit like hundreds of platinum, that's nothing. Every run back when prices were exorbitant, like we had like 500 plat plus for Ember Prime, like 375, 350 for Nova next, like, there used to be some times where we used to make insane amounts, and I was chilling like over 120k, but I mean, eventually you're like, yeah, that's not everything. And I started getting into like just buying god ribbons and survival runs and other shit. And then I found other games and did other shit, so I ended up taking a break from Warframe after like hardcore grind and the Vaulted Relics, but I'm like, what else is there to play, you know? Like, you kinda go through your games, played Genshin a bit and whatnot, but I don't know how long I'll be on Warframe, cause right now I'm kind of debating on getting a new monitor, and I'm like, Warframe is probably like the only Warframe and Yu-Gi-Oh! Like the only games I played that really benefit from it. Like, it's not like it's a bad thing, but I'm just like, if I end up getting burnt out or whatever from Warframe, that'll just be like one less game that I really care about getting an upgrade for. So I'm just kind of debating on it, because it's a 4K 240 hertz, so it's like big boy. Right now on 1440p 240, which is already pretty fucking chunky. That's like deemed to be the sweet spot, and anything above that is just going enthusiast. So I'm like, okay, am I enthusiastic enough about Warframe to invest in a monitor like that? Because like other games that I play, I actually don't really care and almost prefer not to go for such a big thing. So like the guy who I'm gonna go visit today to go check out the monitor, apparently, you know, he said he's want to let me test it out, but he hasn't installed anything for me yet. So I asked him if he could install Warframe, because I want to test it out. Like, I have a 4K 144Hz TV, but that's just like 50 inches, so it's not the same in terms of like reading text. Text is gonna be super tiny on the 32-inch, so you have to scale up the UI, and like, I know Warframe has a feature for it because I've tested it out on my own TV, so I'm like, okay, I'm not too worried about text being legible, but like the minimap, I don't know how it's all gonna look, honestly. And it's like, considering I'm not buying it brand new, it's not like I can just return it to the store. It's like one of those instances where like buying it brand new is a bit better, because like you can just straight up return it. Whereas here, it's like, if you don't like it, you have to like resell it. So, I have to be a little bit more scrutinous on testing it. I'm here like treating this thing like an extend. Oh, it is an extend. But I was like getting a little bit carried away killing things. What else is here? Hey, Vectis receiver, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This run is being pretty damn nice. Yo, babe, we ran one relic. We're on our second relic now, and we got 2 golds, and then one of the like rare uncommons. It's actually pretty good. It's actually really freaking good. How much of the painting you got left? Oh, okay, so you're almost done that. Yeah, guys, she's been working on a freaking diamond painting for a while now. It's like massive. She's gonna frame it up and everything. I think we're on V6 now. So I think the last one I used Y1.
It's taking me like 4 weeks now. It normally takes me about 3 days to finish one diamond painting.
Normally, so yeah, that's how massive this one is. Yeah, it seems that we got V6 going. Like, actually, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. What? People, you're seeing it here, man. Wait, I thought that was a nullifier, but that was, I don't know what I was shooting at. Alright, wait, was it a what? We're doing a capture. This whole time I thought we were doing an extern, bro. Alright, so we can just bounce. Say less. Oi, 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 oi. Nully. Null can... He just like put a wrench in my escape plans. He's just trying to fly out of here. He's like, I think it not. I think it the fuck it not. Alright, just waiting on Gauss here. There he is. Okay, oh, that's a tricky one, but yeah, carrier is still better. Nah, it's not really tricky. It's just, it's nice to see. We're getting some good drops. So yeah, 2 Vectus receivers, 2 carriers, 3 brooms, 2 relics. Stonks. Stonkeroonies. And we're just using like Y1, right? That's weird. Oh, my Y key is broken. Hey, my letter Y no longer works. Interesting. Wow. I just found that out now. Like, this is like literally right now. I've never noticed or experienced that with that key. And it's not like there's like a, I'm holding down a function key or whatever, so. So yeah, this means I need a freaking keyboard. That's not good. Oh. Like that I can accept just because I know I've abused this one a lot through Osu. But actually no, I'm not actually accepting this because this is not an old keyboard. And in fact, one of the top Osu players recommended it, and a lot of top Osu players use this, so the fact that it's sound is probably so early, I'm pretty sure it's like, I have to check my Amazon to see when I bought it, but I know it's not more than 3 years. I feel like it's more like 2 years, not even. But the records will explain. My other keyboards will last longer, I feel like. But yeah, maybe I'm tripping. Like I feel like my Ducky also lasted around this, but that one was due to like I feel like I spilled something on it though. And I feel like I'm pretty sure I did, and that caused it to like fuck up a bit. I think. Like that's weird. Like I feel like it's a mess in some way because I stopped using it. So yeah, it has to be broken in some way. Otherwise, I would have continued using it. So yeah, there's no way like it hasn't been that long since I started playing Osu. Like, I guess in theory it's been what 10 years if I started in 2016, and like I've used more than just I didn't just start off with a fucking Ducky, so I know that it's not like I had each one for 5 years. Like I've gone through my course there, I've gone through a bunch. You know what I mean? Why would you go for Bob and BP when you can get it from XCF1? Actually, everyone has it as an uncommon, but Carrier Stream only drops as an uncommon from like N3, like Meso N3, Meso V6, and I think there's like an Axie one as well. One that I don't have, like that Panthera one that I was mentioning. I swear there's like one Panthera relic that had like either Vectis or Carrier in there. I can double check. Like I'm fairly sure. Panthera. This Axie. I'm gonna find it. There was one that I was like considering buying, but Panthera stock. That's interesting. Okay. That's odd. Meso V6. That's so weird. I genuinely thought that there was... Okay, that it has to be like this receiver. Because like there was one that I had... Wait a minute. Oh, this is it. Oh, okay, I see how I got mixed up. So it's Lith V10. It's not an Axie Relic. And it's not Carrier Streamer. It's Carrier Carapace. So this was the other way I was considering. Because I need the Carapace. But... Okay. Yeah, it's only Vectis Receiver that I really benefit from. Because I don't farm Panthera and Carrier. Like... I have enough of the Carapace to like be okay for now, so yeah, okay. That's why I didn't bother. Okay. I just had to sort that out, because I just wanted to get my facts straight, TBH, because I don't like just being unsure. I just want to know and just be sure, so... Okay, that's what's going on. I had my eye on that for a moment, but I chose not to go for it, because they can get the Carapace as a common. And I thought it was good since, like, yeah, since you're refining it to Radiant to get the receiver, that you'd also get the Carapace as a byproduct, which is good. But, I'm like, if you're just hoping for a common, and then there's better relics for the receiver, it's like, you might as well just be running Meso V6 and a Meso V1. So I already have a bunch of Meso V1s, so there's like no point in like wasting a slot in my wanna buy trade message for a relic like Lith V10 if I can get the receiver and the Carapace from other relics that are arguably better to run in the first place. But I wasn't sure actually like what the names of the relic was and what it had, so I just had to like do that. Alright. So we're at 9 out of 10. We just get one here real quick and then we're gonna bounce. Get out of here. Get that Carrier Cerebrum over at this receiver. There you go. Bro, I will trade you. Bro. Again is high. I'm like, bro, the barrels, you can get those from those same Vob and Unvault relics as like a byproduct. Carrier is like the main thing, but like everything else is byproducts. It's like choosing the byproduct over the main is kind of crazy. But I mean, I guess they just don't have Carrier relics, which is, yeah, kind of unfortunate, but it's like that. Like there's some relics that I don't have that I wish I had, right? Like apparently like Limbo Chassis relics and like some Octavio BP relics. I don't really have many of those ones. Let's see. I guess for off cycle, like, and just might as well just put up some trash, cause like, oh, now my white key is working. Yeah, you might as well put up trash. I know that people out there probably have like fucking 100. But, whatever. Not about competition. I have like, what, 30-ish. I'm doing this for me. I'm not in a competition. I don't get rewarded. Do you want me up? How you feeling, baby? Nice. I haven't sorted out my food yet, but my mom said that she ain't gonna be back until like 4:30, so like I was making a grocery list for Walmart, right? And then I got invited to this party because I forgot that I signed up. Nice. Bruh, this is nice. Yeah, so when I'm done with this run, I need to finish up my Walmart list, go to Walmart, come back. I'm like, I don't know what else I can do. So I was gonna make eggs, yeah. I was gonna go fry some eggs and make the toast. Cause I'm like, even though I can buy food when I go to Walmart, I'm like, what's the real point? Like, I might as well just save the money. I might as well. It's not like I need to be spending it when I plan on like potentially buying a fucking new monitor. Like. So yeah, 4K, 240 hertz OLED. It sounds fucking nice. I'm already pushing some pretty good FPS. So I'm on like high settings right now. I'm getting like 200, so I can just drop it to medium. Probably hit, yeah, around 200. So when I tested on my 4K TV, I was hitting 200 on no issues. Like medium, high. I feel like that. I feel like I'm downplaying. I feel like I was hitting 200 on high. With the DLSS enable. Cause like originally I didn't have it on, so I was like down like 100 FPS. I'm like, holy shit! And then I went to my settings and I turned it on. I'm like, oh my god. So honestly, I'm not really worried about whether or not my PC can run it, because it honestly probably can. It's just, is it worth it? It's literally just, is it worth it? Is it worth it? That's what, and I need to go there and see it in person, to see, lay my eyes on it, use it, and determine if it's genuine. Like, you're telling me that you're choosing this over carrying a cerebral? That's crazy. Even though I have less blueprints than chassis and systems, like, overall, it's so much easier to get this. Like, everyone and their mom has access to ones out the wazoo, but nobody has Meso V6. Like, we're not running Meso V6 nearly as frequently, let alone Meso N3, Meso C1, anything else that carries server. So, like, take it when you can get it. Because frankly, you only can get it once in a blue fucking million. And as a result, that's what makes it so valuable. Robin isn't unvaluable though. It's just, he's a bitch to farm. They're both bitches to farm if you don't have the relics for them already, because like, they have a lot of rares and other scarce shits. Freaking hungry though. After this, baby, remind me to go make some food, okay? Like legit, because
Let me
I.
know when you think it's
Well, you always know when I finish. Hey, yo. But fuck, yo. This run is turning out really good. I don't think we... Yeah, I've never had like a run with this yield ever since like they nerfed the fucking Prime Vault by implementing the farm resurgence and all that bullshit. I mean, it's cool in the sense that, yeah, it makes it easier to like learn shit, but yeah, it's severely limited amount of profit, so... It kind of removed the gatekeeping aspect of it, which, I mean, it's fair. I'm not complaining. I don't want to see people complain. It is the right way to do things. It's better for the majority of people and for new players. It's just, yeah, just kind of kept like our more private knowledge on getting rich a little bit less effective, less privatized, and just less effective. You're railing neuroptics versus carrying cerebrals. It's all about the brains. I have 34 of these accidental barrels. I ain't worried about shit. I got so many more of those barrel relics. I didn't buy any of the Link relics because the Neo N5 that we ran for Ash Systems back in the day gave a lot of the accidental links as a byproduct. So I have like 50 links, and each link and like each set requires 2 barrels and 2 receivers, but only 1 link. So if I have 50 links, that means I need 100 of the barrels and 100 of the receivers. So if I only have like 34 or whatever, it's like whether or not I pick up an extra 1 or 2, I still need a shit ton. So at that point, I must pick the more valuable item, because it doesn't matter if I pick that one, it's not going to make a big difference. So yeah, let's keep going. Yo. I just dropped a really neuroptics. Might as well try and save him, like you don't need you spending that relic unnecessarily, because it's actually worth a lot. Like, this is a relic that you can do one by one, arguably. If you really want to milk it, that's how good it is. So I wouldn't really suggest tossing it off cycle. I'd rather just use it by myself and off cycle alongside 2 others, because that's just a waste. Like, that's how good it is. Like the common, the uncommons, and the rare. Like, what? Both uncommons, then the rare, and one of the commons. Like, what? That's why 4 out of 6 potential drops. It's like, what? 4 out of 6 potential drops are good? That's like more than 50% chance of you getting a good fucking drop. That's amazing. Like just in terms of the raw slot data, not in terms of the probability, because uncommons are obviously most likely to appear in the common. But in terms of just how many possibilities there are, in terms of like just 1 through 6, there are 4 that we appreciate. Oh, and there we go. The game's like, oh yeah, we're gonna shaft you. Out of the 3 commons, it gave us like probably the second worst one. But whatever. The runs have been so good so far, so not like we lose by getting a bad draw. Plus this was the first part of the cycle, so we still get another run out of 1 relic, so for all I know, I just cracked a Meso V6 and I got a Breton Barrel, but in reality it might end up being a Breton Barrel plus a Carrier Cerebrum or X Level Barrel or Robin Blueprint or Vectis Receiver, right? Like there's so many possibilities, and that's what makes it really good, a good relic to run. Hey, she is done, guys. She is done. Yeah, I have your stream open as well, so I could check it out like now if you want to show it briefly, and I can also check it out afterwards, after the run if you want. Either works. I can always see you. I know it's a big boy, so you're probably gonna want to like get a good angle and shit.
So,
looking good so far.
I haven't shown anybody yet. You're the first person I've shown.
Yeah?
Yeah, first time preferences.
Yeah, I remember the first time I got freaking harassed by a police officer because I'm black. Yeah, that was the first time for
That's not what we're
everything.
talking about. Do I look like a cop? I know I'm white, but like, goddamn.
Don't kill me.
Not all white people wear police cop hats.
Are you a
Okay.
Karen? Are you a Karen? Would you consider yourself a Karen?
No, I actually don't, because you know me. I won't even go back to the supermarket and they've made my tea rough. You know
Yo,
that.
I'm missing a freaking reactant though. Yeah? That's true. But yeah, I saw like the first part of it, bro. And boom. So yeah, 1 relic, we got a Val and BP, so.
Well done.
So, nice seeing you. Alright. Let's check it out. Ooh, that's nice. That's pretty big too. Wow. Look at the size. Here, let me put it up on chat. Put it on the screen. Here, let me like just I can like full screen it. Alright, let me move it over. Fucking hell. Alright, full screening. There we go. Yeah, look at that, guys. And then they're all seeing me in my messy ass room, which I cleaned up last weekend and then trashed during the week because I was fucking tired as shit after work every day. But anyways. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's pretty nice.
That's how big it is. Like, this is my neck, and then this is my torso. Pretty big. Yeah. Ta-da!
It's got some size. Got some size for sure.
I know who else has some size.
Ayo. Don't kill me.
Alright, I gotta go down and bring this down and check them. I'll be right back.
Okay.
But I want to show you first.
Thank you. Yeah, and then we'll see what the plan is going forward. Your grandma better like freaking pay you for that low key if she wants it. The amount of time that you spent on that. Wait, but then But like, what about your time and labor though? Even if it was never yours, they gotta give you something for that.
That sometimes people try to do where they're like, oh, I'll promote you. I'll encourage you. That's what I'm doing.
Oh fuck,
I'm
dude.
getting free promotion and free advertisement for my time, effort, and 4 weeks of work effort.
Alright. We'll see how that translates. Alright, baby. Yeah, so we are in the beginning of a new cycle. Someone was messaging me, do you have dojo? Yeah, I'm just currently in a red share. It's not really a priority, it's not really worry. How many of these do I even have? 5. Do I even care about it? Like, I don't mind per se, but it's not really like the best. Am I really offering 6 for it? Like, what the fuck? Oh, it was actually 15. And I'm offering 6. How much is selling for? 30. And then how many of the other shits do I have? Let me see, how many of the blades do I have? Nine. Shit. I don't need these anymore. Like, I must have ran some sort of relic the other day that, like, balanced out my, oh, not the other day, it was today. Literally fucking before this. That's what evened out my numbers. Before I had, like, 0 of the fucking handles. So, like, I needed them to create sets. So, yeah, I'll just take that lesson down after this. It's always like that, where, like, you want something one day, and then you run a relic of some type, and then you happen to get a couple, and you're like, you know what, maybe I don't need these as badly. And that might needing something else instead, because you happen to get one thing a lot of one thing when you ran that relic, right? Especially if it's like for a common or uncommon, bro. It's like, dude, it's so easy for those to stack up. Especially if you're doing like rads or intact shares for them respectively. Like, doing intact shares will yield you a lot of commons, and rad shares will obviously yield you a lot of uncommons. So, yeah, my profile, let's take that down. Layer prime disc, like, do I even need these? Not so much. Yeah, let's stream are cool. Oh, yeah, I'm getting dropped soon. Okay, so, let's K4 rad is okay. K4 intact is okay. Now he's got a BP we do want. No one really has. What the fuck? This guy's high. Why would you list it for 5 and buying it for fucking 6? Wait, am I tripping? I thought he was selling it for 5. Okay. Yeah? Alright, we gotta use up these void traces. I'm gonna figure out what to refine. Oh yeah, I got through S4s recently. I need to buy more relics. I haven't been advertising. Fuck, let me grab that message. is one of the Rubico Prime stocks. Yeah, I mean, if I have 20 receivers, and I guess stocks don't really kill me. Rubico stocks, barrel, and blueprint. Rubico Prime stock, nothing. Barrel, got us. Blueprint, got like R2, R4, so blueprint. Oh, that's the rare too. Nothing. Okay, so yeah. I don't need many of these, but yeah, a couple stocks could be okay. What am I refining here? F1s. Those aren't too hard to do. Oh, it's this guy. I need to freaking sort out what to refine, man. I have some dope. Okay, sure. So, let's just wait for them to pop on in. So, you are first. So, it's like 6 plat. Rubico Prime stock. Okay. Well, I don't know which ones you have. Okay. Drop my price down back to 6 to 30. Since this guy's Relics, I don't know how many he has. He might just run all my trades. Oh, it might just be one trade, we don't know. Let's see. TU2, no problemo. There's more than just this list. There's N11, Neo S10, Neo S2, Neo S13 for Siren. They 5, I guess, for Atlas. Like Neo D6. I'm not gonna worry about these ones right now. Axial 4 is cool, but we haven't ran enough for them to worry about them. I guess now we can look for like Lilith V10. Like all those other odd ones that I haven't like bothered, so I have to like, yeah. I have to go through the relics that currently exist and then figure out as well which ones I want to buy. Bro, why didn't you like sort this shit out beforehand, man? This guy's MR14. This guy said he has some L3 03. Okay. No, that's not bad actually. If I'm not mistaken, Axial 3 yields Limbo Chassis, which is worth like 50 platish. Something like that. I don't know how many he has, but I go through my list. Unless he doesn't have many. No, thank you too. Okay. Yeah, let's just figure out what relics I am grabbing. What are the other relics that I don't have, which I'd be interested in. So, relics for Limbo Prime Chassis, which was the XCL3, Atlas Prime Neuroptics, we already, let's let A5, that I prefer. Octavia Prime Blueprint. Octavia Prime Blueprint 05, and I was chassis and system Panther BP. Like Panther and BP, like Panther is potential farm because I can also get carrier alongside if I get the lift me time. Like nothing else here really helps me, like besides maybe Gara BP is okay. So Octavia Gara is a potential farm. Octavia Gara is potential farm. Titania also exists. Well, that also has a side of Techo. So I could probably maybe get like something going there. Garcis, Strong Barrel, Can't say any of these are good enough for me because I don't really farm any of these vaults. I don't really buy into one of these vaults entirely. I think I'd only go for the individual relics for parts that are maybe like high ticket. The Atlas Prime Neuroptics, ironically, this relic's probably better for me because it has the stiletto barrels, which I can use from the stiletto sets, but I only have like that many blueprints, then you're gonna want more of like these fuckers. And that's gonna push you into the Death Cube Atlas. So like A5, A7, I'd be better off just sticking with those kind of deal than buying into them. In terms of like what to refine. Shit. N5s are okay, like just things that I haven't like really refined. I guess we can kind of do like a few N5s, nothing crazy, except those aren't really relics that I really care about so much right now, at least. Like the Neo N7, N9, N11, people ran those. It's like doing the ones that I don't have pre-refined so that I can like hop in runs on a whim if need be. Need enough to like get my foot in the door, and then I just hold enough traces so that I can sustain once I'm in. So I could make one more of each technically, drop myself down to 800 traces, have 4 pre-rads of each. Not horrible. I'll look around. N9s you want pre-rads of. And since I always have traces on me, I'm not really too worried. So yeah, we can leave it at that. Oh. Yeah. Like right now I'm currently trying to do some Ekbolto farming, so I'm like doing the Lift K5 for the Banshee systems and then the Ekbolto blueprint, and then I'm trying to do Axie A3, Axie A12 for the Ekbolto receivers. Like Stiletto, I'm just trying to farm some more receivers and BPs mainly. Ash, I'm trying to get some Vanguard C1s for the systems. And since I farmed a lot of the A5s, I actually got a lot of his rare, but I don't have many of his uncommon here. So that's another story. I'm not really too worried because his Atlas is like the majority of the value anyways. Banshee, I've been hoping to run B1 with the Vectus stock as a side because the Vectus is supposed to be getting an Incarnon soon, so people are gonna be all over that shit. So I'm like trying to run Neo B1, but no one seems to have it. So everyone's just running B6 or occasionally. The problem is I can't seem to find any parties. But I want to get Banshee up. It's not too difficult. Like the relics are good. It's just people don't seem to run it. I guess they don't have it. I don't know. I'm getting a lot of board barrels for the lithium 2s. And then some blueprints from the Neo and 9s, but the receiver and the stocks I haven't been getting too many of. Like the stocks, for some reason, despite me running B3, 2x2, and 4x4 a fair bit, I only managed to get like 13 of these fuckers, which is weird. I feel like I haven't been getting many stocks. Bolthor is pretty nice. I like it. Like, it's just a cool weapon, like aesthetically, but I haven't really been farming it much. That's for sure. I think it's decently valuable these days. It's probably like worth like maybe 60, 70 plat. But I haven't really. I don't actively like try and sell my shit. I just mostly stock them up and then I'll offload them at their peak before they get unbolted. Or at least I'll try to. Can't always do that. Like my dual combats, I had like literally like fucking so many, like 40 sets or so. So I made a killing off them because I was selling them for like 140 plat each before the Nova Bolt, right? And Resurgence just there the other day. Recently started getting some Cernos from the Lith C5, which is nice. But we need the string in the upper limb still, surprisingly. I'd love to see where you get that from, because this set's apparently worth 50 plat plus, so that's not too bad. Cernos Prime upper limb. Cernos Prime string is from ironically the A3, which I need to run, and then V10. Oh, I can run V10 on my own, no problem. So string is a common and uncommon, and then the Cernos Prime upper limb. This is where you need to worry, even though it's a common. Okay, Meso K1. Kogaki Gauntlet Athleto with Necros, and you get a little bit of Tigris in there. That one's pretty good. Oh, Meso C2 is actually decent, you mean? All that really has to carry a Cerebrum though. Like, I have too many Valk Neuros. Let's be 3 Valk Systems, XCN4, and Akata Hilt is pretty good. Necros Chassis, Hydro Miro. So, I mean, XCN4 is good as an intact form, and then these are both okay as intact, but it's like Axleto and Tigris versus Hydroid and Fragor. You don't need these. These are pretty good though, and then these are always really good. So I think Axie N4 is a little bit. Ooh, but then I don't have many of these, yo. And then, but the barrel I have a lot of. Then Tigris, depending if I do the Lith T3 for the Necros BP, I might be getting more Tigris BPs. So I need to buy those. I had to add them. I want to buy a list because this one's good for Necros. Interesting. Yeah, I might try to figure out like what I want to add to my want to buy list here. I have like a bunch of like my formats and shit in like one of my private servers I just like kind of use to edit and make my content passes and whatnot. But yeah, I think I'm done refining for now. I was just kind of going through my foundry, just seeing like what I need to buy, you know, and what I need to run. Honestly, like Frost, I need more of his freaking systems, but that's from the OS5. I got like a bunch of those, so don't worry about that. What do I worry about? Nothing really. Yeah?
Well, I didn't know this would happen since I'm an all-new now. So I did something ballsy, and I said, would you let me leave in there, and I'll put the gas bill and mine in there, and I'll put an internet bill and mine in there. Ontario Works will cover it. And the thing is, she didn't say no, she said she could. And I also stressed to her that it wasn't going to be a permanent thing, because if I can get the Mazda fixed, then I can look at care partners and make...
Yeah, but at least it gives you a spot to like kind of do your things, so that's good. So hopefully you can get that. Hopefully, that'll be good. Then you also get like your own fridge and all that stuff, and it'll just really help you out there. And also gets you out of your grandpa's room, so that'll also probably help out in another way. So I'm sure she wasn't too happy about us breaking the bed.
Well, the bed's not broken.
Well, I don't know what the fuck that was about when it like just sank. But like it did something, bro. Something fucking happened.
The slab moved.
Oh.
Did you wonder why it was not broken when you got here?
I didn't notice much of a difference. I didn't think it broke that badly, but I heard something snap.
Mm-mm.
No? Okay. Well, then that's good. It's really good.
I had bags underneath that kind of cushioned the fall.
Alright, well, I think I'm ending the video here. I managed to, like, have a pretty good run. Overall, we managed to profit pretty well. So, now I'm gonna go make some food. I mean, do I, or do I just go straight to Walmart? Bro, I need to eat them. Like, I don't have to go to Walmart right away. I can do the Walmart thing. I'll do it in a bit. Like, making the eggs only takes 10 minutes. Eating it, 10, 15. So, like, I can be out of here in, like, 35 minutes. That's perfectly fine. So, yeah. Alrighty.